Speak Selection and Speak Screen give pupils instant text-to-speech support, help them access written content with greater independence. Speak Selection lets pupils highlight specific words or passages to hear them read aloud, while Speak Screen can read whole pages simply by swiping down with 2 fingers. These tools support learners with reading difficulties, processing needs or visual fatigue, making instructions, web pages and digital text more accessible and easier to understand. So we'll look at these one at a time. First of all, we're going to go into Speak Selection. What's happening there? I'm going to turn that on, and I'm also going to turn on highlighting. What that does is, as it's reading the text back to me, it highlights the word that it's currently speaking, just to help with me navigating where we are in that text. I can adjust the speaking rate. By default it goes halfway. I normally come just beneath, just to slow it down a little bit more. And then let's give it a go. So I'm going to just jump into Safari, put this text up, this page up here. Hold down on the start of the sentence or the part of the text I want to listen to. Highlight the whole thing. Press the arrow. Find where it says speak.
12 spectacular night sky events to see in 2026, from a total eclipse to impressive auroras.
And you can see from that it reads back everything I've highlighted on the screen. And I can do this not just in a web page, I can do this in Pages or another app or anything that's got text, even a PDF in Shobi. I can highlight that text and I can listen to that back. Now, the difference between that and the Speak Screen, we'll just go back into Speak Screen. I'm going to turn that on, and again turn highlighting on as we've done before, is that when I am in a web page, I can now with 2 fingers swipe from the top of the screen down and it read the whole page. There's a little bit of a barrier to that. If I was to do this in this web page, it would go through and start reading the sub headings and the buttons at the top as well, and that might not be what I necessarily want to be listening to. So where a web page allows this, and here it will, I'll want to probably put this web page into reader mode. So I'm going to select that little icon next to the URL at the top of the screen, so the rectangle with the 2 lines beneath, and I'm going to go into show reader. Now it turns my web page into kind of like just the text, almost like a PDF of the content that I need. So I can take my 2 fingers and I can swipe from the top down, and when I do that, it will read the whole page back to me.
12 spectacular night sky events to see in 2026, from a total eclipse to impressive auroras. Summarize, with major eclipses, brilliant supermoons, and lineups of 5 or more planets, 2026 offers something or
With the Speak Screen tools, I can rewind, jump forwards. Using the more button, I can minimize the controls. I can adjust the speaking rate as well, and I can also use the little finger pointer to redirect where I want the text to be read from. Now, when you're using Speak Screen or Speak Selection, we are able to also support children who have English as additional language. As in the settings, we're able to set a default language other than the current locale. So I'm going to go to check. And for this to work, I'll also need to turn off, and it's done it already, turn off detect languages. It doesn't detect the English language and just speak in English. I want it to give me the option of what I want it to speak in. So I'm going to select, again, the text that I want it to read back. And I'm going to go and find speak. And this time I get a choice between speaking in English or in the chosen language that I've asked for. When I use Speak Screen, I swipe down, it will just speak it straight into the assigned language that I've wanted it to speak in, which would be Czech, but for selection I get to choose between.
With major eclipses, brilliant supermoons, and lineups of 5 or more planets, 2026 offers something ave inspiring in every season. Here's what to watch for.